My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. We're going to be playing the Ironclad, Ascension 18. Now's where stuff gets real. Elites spawn more often, normal enemies are deadlier, elites are deadlier, bosses are deadlier, we heal less after boss battles, start each run damage, normal enemies are tougher, elites are tougher, bosses are tougher, start each run cursed, fewer potion slots, all upgraded to cards appear less often, poor bosses, normal? Lower max HP, unfavorable events, shops are more costly, normal enemies have more challenging movesets and abilities, and elites have more challenging movesets and abilities. Elites having more challenging movesets and abilities is absolutely terrifying. If it doesn't make you quake, then I don't know if you played Ascension 19 yet, because it is really devastating. I'll take Entrench this early. Definitely can't take Disarm with that being our end boss this floor. Alright. You did it. You got me to pass. I'm actually going to drop a Defend early here. Clothesline. Upgrade 2 random cards. Hey, Clothesline got upgraded. Not bad. Would have loved to take Brimstone here and just build the whole deck around it. Take a Spock weakness, though. Now I get to have 1 free elite. I've got 4 free upgrades here as well. This has been really good for us. Mercury Hourglass at the start of your turn deals 3 damage to all enemies. We'll take an uppercut there. My gosh. Paper Frog, enemies with vulnerable take 75% more damage rather than 50. Oh my gosh! This is working so well for us. I'll save 12 HP here by just blowing the enemy up. Whirlwind. I need it. Immediately upgrade that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't need the doubt in my deck. Weakness is really annoying. Well, here, obviously, I'd remove the doubt, but don't have the opportunity to. Sad. That's okay, though. Full defend this turn. I'm just going to wait for my Whirlwind. There it is. No, don't need any of that, thank you. Alright, now this fight is going to be hard because I'm not going to be able to use my spot weakness in order to start building up my strength at the start here. Obviously, because the enemy is only attacking 1 out of every 3 turns, and I'm just not that lucky. So I can do 24 damage to the enemy this turn, taking him down to 60, throw in a poison potion for a wee bit more. There's no reason not to just flip him this turn here. Sorry, 60 to 50. One down. Come on, limit break after this boss. I want it so bad, just give it to me. Limit break. And... We actually don't want any of those. That's really rough. Guess maybe bludgeon. Just for like single target, try and drop an enemy. Oh my god. Bash, clothesline, bludgeon, uppercut. Whoa, this is Snekawai. Finally. Oh. Alright, that bludgeon suddenly became a really good choice. Now we probably want to hop between shops, removing cards with a cost from our deck. This is gonna be great! Yeah. It's a big bludgeon. 1 enemy down, steroid potion, perfected strike? I'm not gonna put more strikes in this deck, so no. By the way, If you're thinking, oh, Blood for Blood's good because imagine Blood for Blood tries to randomize its cost to what, 2, but you've already taken 2 damage this combat, so Blood for Blood costs 0. No, randomizes its cost on draw. This does not persist. The modifier costs 1 less energy for each time you lose HP this damage, unless you take damage after it has had its new cost assigned. So we take none of these. Yeah, none of them. Steroid Potion. The AoE power of Steroid Potion it's ridiculous. Remove a card from the deck? Yes. So we're just going to be removing, like, all of the strikes here. Unfortunately, Whirlwind is just short of being able to put all these enemies on the ground. So Whirlwind right now is what? It's 12... Sorry, it's not 12, it's 4. 6 twice. I can't make Whirlwind to kill here. I was thinking if I use Steroid Potion and Spot Weakness, I was running through all of it. None of that would have made it a kill for us, unfortunately. Just had to accept some damage there. My god, can the bludgeon please be randomized in cost less than it usually costs? Because I'm getting a lot of 3-cost bludgeons here. I'm just saying, it's becoming a little suspect. My god, bludgeon. Make an effort, son. Jeez. I would 100% take Immolate here. Unfortunately, don't have the option. Remove the strike. Let's upgrade that bludgeon as well. Oh, even with the vulnerability, oh, it can be serious. It can be some real serious damage. Bludgeon, again, decides to show off how high cost it can be. You don't need to prove it so hard, Bludgeon. I get it. Oh god, I had energy left. I keep thinking, oh, I'm casting an uppercut. That's 2 energy. No, not necessarily. Murder. Art of War, if you don't play any attacks during your turn, gain additional energy next turn. None of those are for us. Oh. That's probably going to make it really difficult to remove a card from the deck at that place, but obviously putting a card in the deck and then removing a card later is awful as well. Orichalcum, if you end a turn without block, gain 6 block. That's actually really relevant for us. Bag Preparation at the start of combat, draw 2 additional cards. Super relevant for us as well. I'll rest here. Give myself time to pick up another card that I want to upgrade later. Yep, overcommitted against one target there. It's okay though. Block potion, headbutt, no, don't want any of those. Well, the block potion's actually better than the dex potion for us. So unfortunately, don't get to do my card removal here as much as I'd like. And just bounce out of that place. Start upgrading these defense. We have very, very, very little defense in this deck at this point. Okay. I need to cast Whirlwind for all of its energy here if I want to be able to kill the chumps. I could have used that turn my block potion, but it only would have blocked me for 6 because the block potion itself blocks you for 12, but Orichalcum regardless was going to block me for 6, so the differential is only 6. And it just doesn't save me enough HP for me to be comfortable with it. Unfortunate. Omamori, negate Nena's curses you obtain. Unfortunate. That's not the name of that card. Let's upgrade Whirlwind here. After this boss fight, ideally we get an energy relic. I would actually be happy with Mark of Pain here. Stark contrast to how I typically feel about that. I would actually be pleased with it. It's more important in the early fight against the Bronze Automaton that I just remove all of your artifact. Sweet. Whirlwind's been taken. Uppercut's been taken, and it's been taken at a really annoying cost as well. Pen-Nib, Limit Break, and an Energy Relic, and we are absolutely on track to win this. Reaper would also be a huge pickup for us. Got him. Air Potion, Berserk, Dark Embrace, Barricade, lame. Dark Embrace and Barricade were both offered last time. We didn't take them. We could take Barricade this time because it's actually a lot easier to play now, but I also don't really benefit from it. Where's my block, right? I do need to put some block in this deck, though, so I think I have to take the Barricade and then just start taking block cards. We did get the energy I was looking for, though. Sweet. Okay, I'm not gonna go for the Emerald Elite this floor. I'm not going to risk the possible success of this run based on the idea of going to an optional objective at the end of it. In fact, I'm very likely to dodge all elites until I get to the end boss this floor. I think if I get to the end boss this floor with full HP, I think there's a chance that I could actually take this out. And I don't want to jeopardize that. So it'll be 12 4 times over for 48. Which means that I can actually kill the backliner with it, but it's more important the frontliner dies. Yeah, it's more important. That is to say, the frontliner of the two who are attacking. Come on, there's the Whirlwind. Pre-upgraded Carnage, I mean, that's just 28 damage for question mark energy. Uppercut, bash, Whirlwind. Sweet. Whew. What a wild run. Those, thank you. I do want to remove another card from the deck, but I have 2 opportunities upcoming to do it. So I removed for 75. I removed for 100, so 125 and 150. So I need to pick up in the next couple spaces like an extra 100. Am I going to pick up an extra 100 in these 2 combat spaces? Probably not, so I'm not going to go for both of those shops then. Alright. Some strength there as well. It's pretty comfortable I was going to be able to kill the backliner there. Luckily we were. Luckily we were. Thankfully we were. Alright. Orb Walker. Meet Bludgeon. Tori, whenever you receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduce it to 1. I'd love to take that strength potion, but I don't get to. I mean, that's basically as good as a turn gets for us. Sweet. Limit break. There it is. Do I take it now, though? Yeah. Duplicated card in the deck? Well, I want to duplicate Bludgeon. Yeah, I'm going to duplicate Bludgeon. It's so difficult to justify doing anything else there. Especially duplicating an unupgraded limit break. I hadn't done my 100 yet. Okay, I probably could have gotten 2 more card removals there. Interestingly, here's the pen nib, which we already just said that we desperately want in this deck and we would definitely take if we saw, so. The world has decided for me, frankly. Gotta remember to play even my exhausted whirlwinds just to increment that pen nib. This could all just blow up in the final combat. Fossilized Helix. Prevent the first time you lose HP each combat. Neat. Neat? No, it's good. I could take Corruption here, but then again, remember, I have, what, 3 skills in the deck? I don't have much more time to include more skills into the deck, so what am I really doing with it? I could take Shrug It Off here, but I think actually the best removal for me is just get another strike out of the deck. Just draw into my bludgeons more commonly. Okay. Enemies alive for 6 turns. We do about 100 damage a turn, it looks like. I really wanted to play Spot Weakness there, but unfortunately it was just way too expensive. There goes Carnage as well. Alright. Thankfully, due to this buffer, like, we're safe forever. No matter what goes down. So we take a hit to the buffer, and I get to keep my pen nib at the start of the next battle. Whirlwind. Beautiful. That's why keeping pen nib is so good. Another barricade, obviously can't play it. Snek Oil is just draw 3 cards for us, but we can't take it because it's Sozu. Just these defense need to be upgraded at this point. Okay. Taking a fair bit of damage here just to make sure that I don't take a curse in the deck, but we had the Omamori. I should have thought about that. Dual wield being castable in this. I mean, actually, we have 2 bludgeons. Dual wield being castable and being the right option to cast is not unlikely. Away from just dropping a giant nuke. $110 damage, pretty good. Oh, I'm buffered. There's no reason to play that there. No reason whatsoever. Oh, at least the enemy's vulnerable. On. That's not gonna give us lethal, is it? Bludgeon 73, so what? Bludgeon, Clothesline, Whirlwind is our maximum damage this turn. 73, 24, let's say 100, 130. Yeah, we've not got lethal this turn. So there's no reason to play anything here if we've not got lethal other than defend, right? Because the enemy just purges all negative status effects here. So the only reason to play other things would be to increment the pen nib, but I don't know how much it needs to be incremented. Getting Spot Weakness and Limit Break always costing, like, basically maximum is really unfortunate for us, but we'll survive. Okay. Boom! Giant bludgeon! Hell yeah! Just 1 second over 20 minutes for completion there. 1352. That's the Ascension 18 victory for the Ironclad. Using just Snek and Pendir, basically. The deck came together pretty much perfectly for us. Now, obviously, in retrospect, the Spot Weakness and Limit Break are the weakest elements of this deck, but we couldn't have known we were going to get the extra damage out of the Bludgeon. We were still considering Spot Weakness and Limit Break to be our damage engine when we picked them up, and then we got the second Bludgeon immediately thereafter and recognized that, okay, we can just rely on the Bludgeons. Also, having Paper Frog in order to increase the damage that enemies take when they're vulnerable from 50% to 75% was monumentally important there. For the moment, my name's been Rhapsody. Hopefully you thought this was a speedrun. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.